shit. Hello, my loves. Welcome back. I just wanted to quickly come and do some love, sex, pain readings for y'all because I don't feel like I have all month. And I just thought since I'm feeling good, like recording might as well. Okay? Hold on 1 second. Let me get my calendar up. Ooh, I know you love that shit. Ooh, y'all, I don't know why I'm so freaking sleepy. All I want to do is sleep. I'm tired of sleeping. All right, y'all. So Venus is in Scorpio right now. Has been since the 4th. Will be until the 29th. At which point it's going to move, of course, to Sag. Okay, but right now we just going to talk about Venus and Scorpio. I am a Venus and Scorpio native, okay? Most people like Venus and Scorpio because, I mean, we're attractive. We have this mysterious sex appeal to us. It can be like very passionate when it comes to the bedroom. We're very, like, when we love somebody or when we like somebody, when we have an attraction towards somebody, we can be kind of intimidating because we don't want you just to like us. We want your undivided affection, undivided attention. We can be very possessive. And, you know, we want you to love us. Like, liking us is not not enough. It's like, you either love me or you don't, and I don't have time to be playing with you. Like, that's very much a Venus and Scorpio trait. And it's like, if I like you and I want you, then you're mine. And, you know, nobody owns anybody, so that can be very intense as well. So, two things that I want to tell y'all about Venus and Scorpio before I get into these love, sex, pain readings. I'm going to do love, sex, pain readings by element. Of course, I am not going to do all 12 signs. Those days are over, you guys. I might do like a astrological predictions video for each sign for 2024 based on the transits for 2024. But as far as me doing tarot readings for all 12 signs, no, I'm past that. When I used to do readings for fun, that was great. But now that this is my job, baby, no, I don't have time for that. You're not. Sorry about it. Anyway, I might start doing readings for all 12 signs throughout the year. Like, during the early season, I'll do a reading. I might start doing that. But as far as just doing it collectively, no, I'm not doing that. Two things I want to tell y'all about this Venus and Scorpio energy. One, it is intense, but it is also very revealing as far as how you feel, how other people feel about you, shadow tendencies that you need to improve on as it relates to your relationships, people that you need to get away from, things that you need to give a little bit more energy, passion, and desire to. You need to be leery of that possessive energy because, I mean, we're people. People do not own people. At the end of the day, I am married. I don't own my wife. She's mine, but I don't own her. She is her own person. So I can't expect her to always just do what I want her to do when I want her to do it, and vice versa. She can't expect me just to do what she wants me to do when she wants me to do it, or feel how she wants me to feel when she wants me to feel that way. Like, that's just unrealistic. Those tendencies are likely to come out as Venus does continue to transit Scorpio. So it's just something to be aware of. Another thing, Scorpios can be very petty, okay? And very vengeful. So it's a very tit for tat type of energy. If you already got some toxic tit for tat shit going on, it's likely that this energy will pull out the worst of that, if not continue to make it worse as Venus continues to transit Scorpio. I would say just withdraw your energy from that shit. Like, why keep feeding into it when you know it's toxic and it's turning you into somebody that you don't want to be? What is the point? On a positive note, if you're in a positive situation or a positive relationship, this can definitely bring you closer to the people that you love. It can put you into a position where you feel a lot more open-hearted and not necessarily safe being vulnerable, because you're still going to feel private and kind of like feel a need to go within self and kind of be, kind of hold back a little bit. But as far as being intense about how you feel, how much you love people, how much you want to be on somebody, you're going to feel free to do that. And I think that we should explore that. I feel like I'm forgetting something, so let me just pull up my note really quick. Our emotions can be intensified, so whether they are positive or negative, the emotions definitely can be intensified. If you are just getting into a relationship with somebody, it's likely that your feelings will become a lot more pronounced. There's going to be this desire for depth, for intimacy, especially emotional intimacy. So if you're with somebody who's emotionally unavailable or afraid of vulnerability, you're probably going to get sick of that shit during this Venus and Scorpio transit. Because of those intensified emotions, relationships can likely deepen, because you're just not going to be in the mood for superficiality. So if it feels surface and it don't feel like a soul connection, you're just not going to be paying any attention. And if it does, you're going to be like, how can I dive deeper into this to see where it's going to go? Excuse me. I need to go lay down. I've been up. Today's the first day that I've been up all day since I've been having strep all week. And I'm tired. Like, I could get in the bed right now and literally just pass out. We definitely are in a space where we want to transform through our relationships. A lot of deep-seated issues, whether they be personal issues, familial issues, or just issues within our heart, is likely to be revealed as Venus continues to transit Scorpio, just so that we can grow and transform through those issues. Our sensuality and sexuality is going to be heightened. So if you've been in the mood to do the do, honey, go ahead and get into it. And I'm not saying just like a regular mood. This is like very intense. I need intimacy. I need touch. I want to make out. I want to be, it's passionate and sensual. It's not just like, bye. You know what I mean? That's not the type of sensuality that I mean. It's very much, I want deep intimacy. I want sensuality. I want passion. I want to make love. And I want it to be meaningful, not just on the surface. If there is a power struggle or an imbalance of power, control issues, trust issues within your relationships, those are likely to surface as well. If you have been thinking that there's something hiding beneath the surface, like infidelity, withholding information, somebody not being fully honest about who they are, that is likely to be revealed as Venus continues to transit Scorpio. And we got to remember that Venus is heavily tied to finance. The second house is ruled by Taurus. Taurus is a Venus-ruled sign. So Venus definitely governs money and material possessions to a certain degree. And in Scorpio, it's like you want to dig deep into your financial status and into financial situations, investments, joint finances, personal resources, shared resources. and kind of put those things under greater scrutiny so that you can get clarity and transformation in those areas as well. Some people are likely to change their image during Venus and Scorpio, whether they're cutting their hair, they're doing their nails a different type of way, they're losing weight, they're dressing different. Those are also some things that can come up. So I would say, as far as just the general transit of Venus and Scorpio, that's about it. Now, let's get into these readings. I'm going to start first, of course, with fire signs, because Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, and fire signs will be Aries, Sag, and Leo. Ooh, I know you like that shit. Still believe good days. Alright, so as it relates to love, fire signs, I feel like you guys are seeking adventure, but you don't want a cheap, quick thrill. You want something that's going to be long term. Somebody that you can have fun with forever. Somebody that you can continue to evolve and grow with. You want somebody who understands the balance, not just between being a woman and being a man, but just balance between their masculine and feminine energy. Somebody who understands how to let you be soft when you need to, and somebody who can take it when you decide to be a little bit more rough around the edges. A lot of you are getting a lot of new ideas from your relationships, and you're allowing your relationships to usher you into becoming a new person, and I think that's beautiful. For those of you who are single, this energy could be that you're moving into a space where you're not holding your past as the determining factor for how your relationships are going to go. You're just wiping the slate clean, going with the flow, and letting things build from scratch. And I think that's beautiful as well. As far as the pain aspect of it, I think some of you feel like you're missing out on some personal freedom and liberation that you once had. Your conversations have not gone as smooth as you would like them to go, so you may be feeling a little bit misunderstood. And you seem to be grieving certain aspects of your relationship that you're just having a hard time getting back, or certain aspects of yourself that you're having a hard time getting back. I will also say some of you have been lying to yourself, and you're starting to see some of that self-deception and how it's affected you and your relationships, or lack thereof. I should have did this by modality, but it's fine. As far as sex, you need like a good, passionate night of fun and trying some new shit. Like, just instinctually, whatever you feel. If you want some dirty talk, if you want to do a little BDSM, if you want to dance the night away and then come home and fuck the night away, like, you need one of them. Like, I feel like some of y'all need to release some aggression and let out some energy of not rage, but just like sexual tension and aggression. Some of you need to release that during sex. You need to take the dominant position and just really play that out. A lot of fire signs really have a tendency to like morning sex, but this energy is giving me having sex through the late night, through the depths of the night, in the wee hours of the morning. So I would encourage that. Also, very much so, following your instincts and playing with sensory deprivation. So blindfolds, having your hands tied, hot wax, just playing with different senses to provoke certain instincts, I think will be good for the fire signs. Okay. Next, we're gonna go ahead and do Earth because Taurus is the second sign of the zodiac. So we got Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. I know you like that shit. Alright, so as it relates to love, earth signs, I think some of you have been feeling a little bit overwhelmed, bogged down, hurt in certain situations, maybe even a little bit of feelings of isolation. You don't want to look stupid and be given more than you're getting out of a situation. And you also don't want to be a burden. You also may have a hard time asking for what you need, and so you're taking on more than you have to because you don't want to ask for your need or ask for what you need or put yourself into a place of vulnerability. But beyond that, I think you found a new space of emotional fulfillment. You have a lot more hope and sense of open-heartedness, and you have more of a willingness to plant new seeds and to work out problems in different ways than you have in the past as it relates to your relationships. It also feels like because you've been happier with yourself, you're able to create better fortune within your relationships, and I think that's a good thing. Another thing here that's coming out as it relates to love, some of you have been hesitant really to give your all or go all into a certain situation because you might think something like the grass is greener on the other side. Just because something shines brighter doesn't mean it's better for you. And sometimes you need to see what's right in front of you and just surrender to that, because that's the best thing for you. That shiny object that you're over there chasing, it can make you sick. It might turn your neck green. You know, you don't know, but you know what this over here is giving. So lean into that. As far as pain, I feel like some of what was coming up in love is showing up in pain as well. Fear, vulnerability, afraid to look stupid, feeling like you have to power through and soldier through everything, not feeling like your feelings are validated, and also just a need to take better care of your mental health and give yourself a break mentally by getting out of your goddamn head, okay? Sexually speaking, if you're into shibari, I would definitely recommend some rope play during this time. It seems like it'll be good to you. Some of y'all just need to not necessarily be like indulging in certain sexual experiences, but you need to amp up your sexuality and sensuality by learning how to seduce yourself, and getting back comfortable in your body and the way that you move and the way that you smell and the way that you're dressed and, you know, that type of thing. You need to be learning how to seduce yourself and playing with those elements of seduction so you can see how they come out to other people and not be so in your head about it again with it getting out of your head. Some of you just need some attention. So it's not necessarily that you need like the best sex of your life, but you need some attention. You need somebody to tell you you look good and I like the way you do that, and, you know, speak some affirmations into you while you doing the damn thing, okay? And those of you who are into threesomes, I would say this is a time when that thing is coming out. And while Venus in Scorpio, baby, why not play? Um, so yeah, earth signs, that's what I would say as far as sex for you guys. Next, we're gonna do air signs because Gemini is the third sign in the zodiac. I don't normally go in this order, y'all. I don't know why I'm going in this order, but it's just how it's coming to my head. So next, we're gonna do air signs, and then of course, lastly, we got water. No, you like them sugar. And I don't know why SZA is in my head right now, but that's why I keep saying that. Because I can't think of any other words to the song. Air signs. This is not looking good. Child, what the hell y'all got going on? Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. What the hell y'all got going on? Wanna see you whippy. Just a little, so let it whip. Shake it off on that. Alright, so air signs. It's giving y'all are blowing shit up and withdrawing and distancing yourself from people, and some of these situations you need to be distancing yourself from. You need to be standing on business, standing on boundaries, having the courage to withdraw when you need to. But some of these situations, it seems like y'all are creating unnecessary problems and you're undoing some growth that you have already done as it relates to love and your relationships. And it's because you're overwhelmed. Because mentally you're overwhelmed, because as far as your responsibilities, you're overwhelmed. You're just pushing people away for no reason and putting your guard up towards the wrong people. And you think it's making you seem courageous and strong, but in all actuality, it's making you look weak. And you need to open your heart space a little bit more, okay? As far as the pain aspect of things, I feel like you guys aren't really in pain because you're detached. So you're just smooth talking, you're playing around, you dibbing and dabbing, you keeping your options open, and you're not taking anything seriously. But then when you go home at the end of the night and you're in the bed by yourself, you feeling lonely, you feeling confused, you feeling frustrated. You in the bed with that person that you really don't like. You're wondering why you're still here. Even though you're treating them bad or they're treating you bad or whatever the case may be, you're not thinking about solutions. You're just like, well, I'll go play around with somebody else and get my cheap thrills. Like, that's the pain. You're not taking yourself or your love life seriously. And it's creating toxic relationship patterns. I don't know why y'all reading is coming out like this. For those of you air signs who are in healthy relationships, this is not for you. So please don't get in my comments with y'all craziness. If it don't fly, if it don't apply, let it fly. But baby, this is reading toxicity all over it for you air signs, this love sex pain reading. As far as sex, it's like y'all just need to get to a better sense of judgment. You guys are very sexually free and open, and I love that for you. Spirit says keep that. Follow your instincts about it, but at the same time, have better judgment. Don't just be giving yourself to any and everybody And on top of that, don't give yourself to people, or don't just use sex as a distraction. Be within your meaningful and purposeful within your sexual experiences. Okay, that's what I'm picking up for air signs. And baby, that was heavy. Like, y'all really got a lot going on. I could have went a little bit deeper into some of that, but I wasn't expecting that to take that turn. All right, last we got water signs: Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Cancer is the fourth sign of the zodiac. Okay. And the reason why I have not shown these cards, y'all, is because these cards literally have naked people on them with intact with like nipples and everything. Some of them have like actual anatomy on them, and I'm not trying to get no strikes on my YouTube channel because your girl's trying to monetize over this. Over here. So, by the way, while I'm at it, make sure you like the video, leave a comment, subscribe if you have not already. If you need a personal love reading, visit 11moons11.com/book-online and go ahead and hook yourself up, honey. That's the word 11, MOONS, the number 11.com/book-online. Okay. For those of you who are new here, my name is Shawnee. I am the owner and operator of 11 Moons LLC. I am an astrologer, spiritual counselor, and energy healer. Okay, and over here we talk about real topics. We talk about astrology. We talk about mindfulness and divination, spirituality, conspiracies. Okay, cults, because I'm about to start my cult documentary series. So yeah, if those topics interest you, definitely come over here. Hi, Louise. I already did earth signs. I did earth signs second, so you can go back in the video. It is live, so just go ahead and press the little red button, scroll it back, and you will see where I talked about earth signs, and Taurus is included in that. All right, water signs. Seems like you guys have been in a space of emotional assessment. You're really starting to realize what's important to you in love and letting go of some things that have been kind of weighing you down. A lot of you are opening your heart and taking more chances. You're finding your balance between your emotions and what's practically happening in front of you, as well as between your intuition and your intellect and experience as it relates to relationships. And I think that's very beautiful for you. The painful aspect is, I think a lot of you may feel as though you're not getting everything that you deserve. You want more validation, you want more affection, you want more appreciation, you want more sex, you want more fluidity and malleability. And because you're not getting those things consistently, it may make you feel inferior and less than. And I think that's the main pain point that's coming up for you guys. Sexually speaking, let's see. It's giving very much wild. Y'all need to have y'all a wild night of fun. Like, just whatever that looks like for you. If that look like you hanging from the ceiling, dressing up in lingerie and having a party, that's what it looks like. If it looks like an orgy, if it looks like a threesome, if it looks like some type of BDSM play, like, it's giving fun, it's giving free, it's giving very much, I need to just explore, release, relax. And I'm here for it, okay? I'm here for that for y'all. Another thing too is like, some of you need to close your eyes. And when I say close your eyes, I don't mean literally. I just mean like, forget about what you're seeing, forget about where you're at, and just be present and be in the moment. Like, feel your body, smell the smells, listen to the sounds. Like, you need to get out of just the visionary aspect of it. And I think that will intensify some of your sexual encounters, okay? So that has been your love, sex, pain readings. I'm not going to pull a postcard from Spirit on this reading, but I do want to pull an oracle to finish y'all off. I'm going to pull a Moonology deck. Moonology card, because I feel like the moon and Venus have a special relationship. So let's pull from Moonology. By the way, you are divinely guided, heavenly protected, and highly favored in all that you are and all that you do, okay? Always remember that. And again, make sure you thumbs up the video, leave a comment to let me know that you were here. Subscribe if you have not already, and baby, share this out to a friend that needs to hear these messages, okay? We got the Cardinal Moon card coming through. It says, be bold and make the first move. I'm also gonna read what it says in here to y'all, so let me find it. Cardinal Moon. (104). It says, now is the time to be bold, bossy, Ethan. Take matters into your own hands. Cardinal signs are powerful and self-starting. They're determined and great at organizing. Drawing this card strongly suggests that you're going to need to be all of those things to get your ideal resolution or position in the situation that you're asking about, which we're asking about love. I want to clarify that. Love and relationships. This card may challenge you on how strongly you really want something. If you're worrying about a situation, it is a suggestion to be less passive. Instead, take an assertive stance as you steer events where you want them to go. Speak up for what you want. If you're serious about sorting things out, you may need to take the lead in some way to step up as a leader. The attunement to the moon is, I am taking charge of my destiny. Additional meanings, be bold and follow your heart and your emotions. Avoid recklessness or moving too fast. Come into your power. The time for action is now. Those of you who have some Hindu practices, this is a great time to work with Ganesha, according to this. The teaching says in astrology there are 3 quadruplicities: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. The cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Remember, we each all have 12 signs in our charts for different parts of our lives. It's just the way the astrological wheel works. These are the signs that like to get in and get things started, and which are the natural leaders. No matter when you draw this card, it's a sign that something new is starting, and quite possibly you need to take the lead on it. Okay? So I will leave y'all with that. I hope y'all have a happy rest of your Friday. Hopefully I'm still feeling energized tomorrow and I can come back with another vlog.